All right, we're in my room with it this time, but I want to come on here and just speak on a lot of things that are happening, man. But God bless all the people who've been going through situations with like these bombings and shit like that. Um, God bless those innocent people. But 90 to 100 million people. So all the innocent people there that got stuck in that bad situation, I pray for those people. But I want to come on here and just say like things are crazy right now, and it's just funny how you know like a fight like the fights like all these fights just happen. You got a war shows all that, and then bam that happened. But I just always say like it's just crazy how every time something happens, it's always a distraction for something worse finna happen. So even when that happened, there's probably something worse that's finna happen right now. Even speaking about this, but yeah, man. I feel like we're, we're at a time right now where we don't have a lot of people left from back then that went through a lot of shit that we're still trying to fight for right now. You know what I mean? And like I was in the car, right? And I was um I was taking a lift home. And it was an older gentleman. He was probably maybe finna touch 80, right? He was probably like between probably early 70s, late 70s. But he was saying how he was around in the 60s and 70s, right? And he seen how time has changed till now. He was basically saying how he likes black people and how he's seen how they've been treated through years, and how he ended up having family members like that and stuff like that. But I think that conversation was important, right? Because a lot of people don't see from a perspective of how far and how much we've had to come to right now. And there's a lot of bad happening right now, but it's all like in front of our eyes, but still to where we don't really comprehend it when it comes to police, um, these riots, the government itself. It's not just about my race. It's about all type of races right now, which is crazy. But I do feel like people that were probably around maybe when they were even younger than me in 70s, 60s, 80s, even close to 90s, like those people are important to be able to speak on even current situations, because racism is still happening right now as I speak. And um we have people that are running this country that deserve to not be alive, or they deserve to be in jail. And a lot of people that have a voice to speak, winning these awards or playing sports, whatever they're doing, even streaming, I think they need to come out and talk about how these people need to pay for all the shit that's happening, bro. But this system is crazy. It's like a big ass game that we constantly keep having to play. And it's like they sit at the top and we're like experiment rats, basically. You know what I mean? But I feel like them bombing, what I don't know how many different countries got bombed now, but that happening, bro, it's just sad to see. And you know what is really finna come next with all these situations happening, you know? And I'm a little iffy if I wanted to post what I was gonna say on my Instagram, how just like I think immigrants coming here, like I get it, crime happens, and that's gonna happen anywhere. And if they want to take the ones that are doing bad things here, that's understandable. If you come here and you don't got a citizenship, like things happen, you feel me? But the people here, like they help build America culturally, and a lot of things that we eat, we watch, we listen to, it all comes from everywhere. And even when this nation got established, is like this is all European based. They came We all came, well, most of us came from different countries and established this to what it is. And some of us was already here. So it's just crazy to see how 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 we got, like, how this got colonized, and how you got Asians, you got Mexicans, you got blacks, and probably even more that I probably didn't even name, but a lot of races came here and helped establish and died, and a lot of blood. Probably people got raped, killed, eaten, hung alive, chased by dogs, and it's just crazy, bro. Just the just the trial and error, just to make this nation to what it is right now. A lot of a lot of a lot of brave, courageous people always try to help, try to speak for the people, and they get silenced. And it's just crazy, bro. And even right now, just how everything's being exposed. And if you know too much and you say too much, they try to come get your ass. But what is next, man? Like, we have somebody running the we have people running this country that don't deserve to even be rich, have money, to be walking free. You know what I mean? But I want to speak on that just because, like, it's just insane, bro. And I was having this conversation with my brother, and me, I'm not really a political person. I do like to touch on real serious topics if I have a platform. I want to use my voice, but we had disagreements, and it's okay. I still love him. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna sit here and act crazy, but it does suck. Like, politics is just as much as a distraction. You know what I mean? And they get to say and show us what they perspective of what they want to show us. And I would say don't trust everything you see, because the AI thing is even getting stronger now. You got the news. You can go on your phone, and it's starting to look too realistic, and they can persuade what they want to show and what they don't, and everything's set up like it's all set up. It's like a plan, bro, and it's just crazy. But, you got certain people that know how to dissect this bitch like a Da Vinci Code or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's time for people here that are running this motherfucker. They gotta pay their dues, man. And I feel like more people gotta come out and speak on these situations, because there's a lot of powerful voices that don't say nothing. And I get it, like, it's all a blackmail thing. People got other things on people that are running the system. But when is this shit finna be done, bro? When is innocent people gonna stop dying? And when are these people gonna pay for what they've been doing for decades, bro? A lot of shit that's been happening has been happening before I even been alive, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. And even COVID vaccination, you gotta remember this shit was all planned. That they do this and all in fear. Like, everything that happens, it's all because of fear, to keep us from dividing. And race and everything is all about turning against each other. But the day that people really want to rebel and come together, we can destroy whatever the fuck they've been having structured for so long, if that makes sense. Because you gotta remember, bro, our founding fathers built this nation, and the Constitution and Declaration. People sat in a room and they made these laws and picked what they wanted, and still to this day, bro, this shit is passed down for generations, and it's just bloodline, and it's a lot of shit, man. I could go on, and I can't come on here and act like I know everything, but I try to speak on what I do know, and I have a lot to still learn, and I gotta do my own homework, but I just speak from opinion, and I do try to look up facts and be right, but I could be wrong 100% too. But that's how I feel about things, man. You know what I mean? And whenever I get to a point to where I can be able to show more, explain myself, put shit up, and all that, we'll get to that. But that's pretty much it, man. It was really on my mind, just everything that's happening. And even with us right now, like we've been so rebellious for so long, bro. We got to keep fighting, and it's important for us to be able to help. And we got to speak out, bro, because they've done the worst to us, and we still have strived and done everything we can to be great. And now it's time to help these damn kids out and help motherfucking humanity, bro. Because, but you know how it is. Every time you speak up and you fight, they always want to take one out. But they gotta stop this shit, bro. It's getting too bad. I don't know who the fuck they gotta speak to get this nigga to chill out, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this because my phone is actually finna die. Y'all have a good day. Like, subscribe. I'm probably gonna go ahead and make this another just like a one-on-one conversation. If y'all want me to go ahead and do like a podcast, chop it up, I'm gonna change my setup and everything. I was in my room this time, but you know, maybe if I get like 50, between 25 to 50 likes, I'll probably go ahead and continue to do these. But these are just like me just testing them out, seeing if people will comment, maybe like, maybe they feel some type of way about what I said. I just want to get a response basically. But yeah, man, make sure that if you knowledgeable, you got something to say, that you're speaking out. You know, it's important for people to be educated and understand what goes on, because a lot of people have lives and families and they go to work, and a lot of people don't care, or they just don't pay attention, or maybe they just don't know. So I just want to come on here, speak on how I feel, and you know, anybody up out there that have role models that are looking up that we see on our phones and on TV, it's time for them to start saying something, man, because there's some powerful voices that are quiet. That's all I gotta say.